These are for people who already have started application. They all have their materials ready, but they are looking for more leverages or more opportunities to just push in the application. They need a computer science grad student. Now, people are usually big in AI, artificial intelligence, software engineering, computer science, and all of those good stuff. They will be giving you $10,000 as stipend. Undergrad, master's, PhD. So this one, nobody has an excuse. You definitely have to fall into one of these categories at US or Canadian universities. But it says it targets women from all countries except Iran. Women. And hey guys, welcome back to my channel. MIRAMOVES here, and I just wanted to say thank you guys for the love shown on my last video. Thank you so much, guys. At first, when I started this series, 2020-2021 scholarships, it was just an idea to share whatever resources that I come across with every other person who might not necessarily have the exact same resources that I had, right? And I didn't even know it was gonna go this far in helping people. So to everybody who has shared, who has liked, who has subscribed, who has commented, who has sent me a message one way or the other, thank you so much for reaching out. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for sharing, most especially resources with people who actually need them. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for the support on my channel. In today's video, I think this would be the concluding part to the series, 2020-2021 scholarships for everybody, but I'm generally focused on people of the African descent and Black people, people of color. In today's video, we're literally talking about the rest of 2020. Okay, so what are the resources still available? Deadlines to application dates are fast approaching, and we all need to kind of like put in our best at these deadlines. And I'm going to be talking in today's video about what resources are left for us to grab before 2020 ends. So if you would like to hear more about this, and if this is the kind of content you want to watch and listen to, stay tuned. Let's get right into the video. Welcome back, guys. So in today's video, we're talking about graduates, undergraduate scholarships, all of the educational resources that are left for grabs in 2020. I'm filming this in November, and we have only less than a month to go. I know some of these resources are having December 30th as their deadline for submitting applications, but most of these usually have November/December-ish, middle December as the deadline for submitting applications. Without any further ado, let's just get right into the video. The very first scholarship that I'll be talking about is something I already mentioned in my undergrad video. If you haven't seen that video, I'll just leave the link up here so you can go check that out. And it's gonna be the Boston University Trustee Scholarship for Undergrads. Boston University Trustee Scholarships for Undergrad. This is an undergraduate scholarship, and it is very big on diversity and inclusion because they specifically said they needed people of color. Okay, and I know also that there's something called the common application or the coalition application, where people get to like fill in all of their details in there. I would leave the website, I think, in the screen and in the description box. It's called the Common App. So you basically just put in your details in there, and then you can use the same detail to apply to multiple schools. So they need you to submit your application via the Common App, and they want you to also have a trustee application. The requirements include an essay of about 600 words. So the deadline for this is actually December 1st, which is a couple of weeks away. So if you are interested in having this kind of scholarship as an undergrad, go ahead and click on the link in the description or enter the URL that I'm putting on the screen to learn more about this opportunity. Second opportunity I'm giving is for women. So it's called the International Scholarship for Women, and it's by an organization called She Began Women. And this scholarship basically is giving priority to students that are already in the US and Canada who already are in the US or the Canadian universities. But it says it targets women from all countries except Iran. Now, I don't know why it's rolled out only Iran, but I guess it's to do with the people who are maybe the organizers or people who are funding this, you know, for maybe political reasons, or I don't know. But they said they want women from all countries except Iran. And it is undergrad, master's, PhD. So this one, nobody has an excuse. You definitely have to fall into one of these categories as an undergrad, as a master's student, or as a PhD student, right? And I'm just gonna go ahead and say the stipend. So the stipend for undergrad is 1,200. The stipend for masters is 1,600 USD, and the stipend for PhD is 1,800 USD, which I think is fair. And they would, in addition to this aforementioned stipend, they would also give stationery, health insurance, and flight expense. So this scholarship usually, I think it's yearly, but this year has its deadline to be December 28th. So if you're interested in the International Scholarship for Women by She Began Women organization, go ahead and click on the link in the description box or copy the URL on the screen. The third scholarship I'll be giving is for blind folks, because this is by Adobe Research Fellowship and Internship for grad students. So I mean, I use Adobe PDF in the new era where people don't get to like sign physically, because I remember when I was defending my thesis, God have mercy, like you literally have to like give everybody to sign electronically and give the second person to sign. I mean, thank God for Adobe. Anyway, I wish Adobe was sponsoring this video, but it's not. Hey Adobe. So they need a computer science grad student. Now, people are usually big in AI, artificial intelligence, software engineering, computer science, and all of those good stuff. They will be giving you $10,000 as stipend, and there is a possible internship after the fellowship with Adobe. And they just need you to be a grad student, and you should have full-time grad student status, which basically is 12 credit hours, and they need you to complete application by December 4th. I'm gonna be leaving the link to the exact PDF where I got this from, because it's a 12-page detailed PDF that has everything you need to know. So if you are a computer science grad major and you are art inclined, you might want to apply for this fellowship. So the fourth scholarship I would be giving out is the Magnum Foundation for Photography and Social Justice Fellowship. Now, this is also art inclined. It wants you to be a self-taught photographer, and you should be proficient in English. This actually has December 1st as the deadline, but I think they aren't getting enough people applying, so they are saying they want to like push it back a little bit, but they didn't give a definitive date. So they say open until filled, and they are kind of looking at 250 students, and the application status is gonna be given by February 2021. So technically, if you are interested in this, I would say work towards December 1st. But I mean, because a lot of people aren't applying, so they kind of like want to be lenient a little bit about the timeline, and you get to know if you were chosen in February 2021, right? So the final one I'll be giving in this video, I mean, it's a quick one. I'm just giving a wrap up for December, basically the rest of 2020. If you want to know more about other opportunities that are rolling every year, you might as well check out my other videos in the playlist called 2020-2021 Scholarships, where I have some institutions who have grad school scholarships on a rolling basis, right? Meaning every year the same scholarship is being offered. But this time around, these are for people who already have started application. They all have their materials ready, but they are looking for more leverages or more opportunities to just push in the application. They might as well try out these resources, right? So the one is in the University of Hawaii at Manoa. They need you to have a bachelor's degree and you should be no more than 35 years old. And they need you to have 2 years professional work experience after uni. And they need the TOEFL. So University of Hawaii at Manoa is this one, and I'll be leaving the link in the description below as well as on the screen. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for all of the love and support that has been shown on my videos. If you need more information on this, you can click, like I said, on the playlist to get more of the previous scholarships that has been mentioned prior to this video. I've spoken about undergraduate scholarships for only undergrads of African descent. I've spoken about scholarships for women of African descent and women of color. I've spoken about for graduate students in general, and I've spoken about some graduate scholarships as well for MBA. So I mean, if any of these categories fits you perfectly, you might want to check the other videos that have scholarships that are still valid to be applied for. So until my next video, bye guys.